At the Loyal Marquis Estate's flower banquet, young Wonshu, the cousin living with the family, suddenly fainted. After the diagnosis, it was revealed she was 2 months pregnant. When Zhou Lai arrived, she was kneeling on the ground, clutching the hem of my skirt and weeping. "Princess, I'm sorry. That night I'd been drugged. My cousin was only saving me." I tugged my lips into a faint smile and helped her up. "The floor is cold. You're carrying a child." Zhou Lai frowned and explained to me. "Yang, the drug came from a brothel. Ordinary methods wouldn't work. Don't worry. Wonshu and I are just cousins. Once she gives birth, we'll register the child under your name and arrange her marriage." I pressed a hand to my chest, nausea churning. Forcing a smile, I said, "Why not take her as your concubine?" Zhou Lai agreed instantly. "You're so generous, Yang, though it will wrong you." Late that night, I clutched the sleeve of a tall, shadowed figure. "You visit me every day. I won't marry Zhou Lai anymore. Would you dare marry me?" His voice rasped in the dark. "If the princess wills it."
Welcome to a journey of love and destiny under the moonlight. I'm the voice behind Moonlit Love Stories. Now let us step into the story.
The next day, I sat in the place of honor, waiting for young Wonshu to kneel and serve me tea. My mother and Zhou Lai's mother had been close friends since childhood. While pregnant, they jokingly pledged that if one bore a son and the other a daughter, they'd become family. So from birth, I was his betrothed. We grew up together. He was attentive and gentle, my future husband. Slowly I fell in love. Once he vowed to me, "I'll never fail you, Yang. I wish only to be yours faithfully for life." Yet just 3 months into our marriage, Zhou Lai betrayed me. I wiped my tears as footsteps approached outside and hurriedly straightened my appearance. "Yang." I glanced behind him. "Where's young Wonshu?" Zhou Lai sighed. "My cousin is stubborn. She insists it was an accident, that we share no feelings. She refuses to be my concubine. She says she'll leave after the child is born." I laughed coldly inside. Such a clever retreat to advance. Everyone in the estate knew she loved Zhou Lai. I'd once been jealous, but Zhou Lai dismissed it. "We're cousins. Besides, she knows of our engagement. She'd never accept being a concubine." "You're all mistaken." Seeing his indifference and their restrained interactions, I believed him. Silent too long, Zhou Lai took my hand. Once, I'd adored his elegant hands. Now all I saw was grime. I tried to pull away as he spoke. "The pregnancy has been hard. Her courtyard is remote. I wanted to move her to ours, but she refused." He paused. Yang. That child is my blood. I'll need to visit her often." I crushed my handkerchief, feigning indifference. "Just move in with her. Save yourself the trips." Zhou Lai paled, then relaxed, seeing my clenched fist. Yang, you're my wife. Moving to her courtyard. What would people think? I'll go only for the child. Don't overthink it." I met his eyes and shook my head. "Zhou Lai, I'm not overthinking. I'm letting you go." At dinner, young Wonshu's maid, Xiaotao, rushed in breathlessly. "Young master, come quick. Miss can't eat and has vomited blood." As I called for the estate physician, Zhou Lai vanished like wind, concern raw on his face. Xiaotao shot me a triumphant smirk. "See who holds his heart." I stopped Fei Hong, my livid maid. "Don't mind them. See how they act. Like concubines scrapping for favor." Fei Hong spat. "Disgusting." Both of them smiled. My maids had studied alongside me. Fei Hong prided herself on refinement. Even furious, disgusting was her worst insult. "You're laughing, princess." "Fei Hong, I'm divorcing Zhou Lai." "Why wouldn't I laugh?" Her eyes widened. "Wonderful. Yalu and I have despised him and young Wonshu from the start. And the Zhous, rotten to the core. You've never endured such insults." "Not once." "True." As Emperor Uncle's appointed blessing and peace princess, I held blank imperial edicts for marriage, pre-signed and sealed. Fill in a name and he became my consort. Fei Hong, fetch my edict box. Her eyes sparkled. Found a handsome lord. I sipped tea smiling. Handsome. Perhaps. But not just pretty. I loved his eyes, always fixed on me. I just penned his name when Zhou Lai's servant begged entry. Madam, the young master wishes to stay at your dowry manor. I smoothed my sleeve. With Yang Wanshu. The servant knelt, speechless. Denied, I snapped. That manor had been Emperor Uncle's gift, filled with fruit trees from every province, landscaped to my taste. They deserve none of it. Soon Zhou Lai stormed in. Yang, my cousin struggles with the pregnancy. They say the manor's air and fruit scent soothe. I slammed my teacup down. It's my dowry. Not yours. Not hers. Zhou Lai mistook rage for jealousy. It's for the child, not her. I stood to leave. He seized my wrist. Wei Yang. I've told you, I don't love her. She'll leave after the birth. It's only for the child. Can't you be magnanimous? Agree, and I swear I'll barely visit her. Yanking free, I rubbed my wrist. I believe no oaths from you. 3 months into our marriage, and your cousin carries your child. Zhou Lai, you broke your vow to me. Panicked, he crushed me against him. Yang, it was an accident. I was saving her. Tears fell as I glared up. Did it require bedding her? Couldn't a guard have done it? Or one of your unwed friends? He froze. It was remote. Only I found her. Yang. All an accident. She'll leave after the birth. I bit my lip, silent in tears. Zhou Lai gently wiped them. Just as Xiaotao sprinted in, wailing. Young master. Miss collapsed. Zhou Lai shoved me aside and fled. But my hips slammed into the dressing table. Pain flared. Tears returned. Fei Hong and Yalu rushed me to bed. Princess, stop crying. Let's petition the emperor. Where are you hurt? Yalu lifted my robe. Seeing the bruise, her eyes reddened. Something struck the window. A vial of royal bruise ointment lay inside. Fei Hong handed it over. Who threw this? Clutching it, I limped to the window and pushed it open to darkness. Why hide? Afraid I'd mistake you. A low chuckle drifted on the wind. The princess is wise. Stop laughing. Snap. I've written your name on the edict. His voice tightened. My thanks, princess. This subject gladly consents. I laughed at co-husband. Zhou Lai's unworthy. After uncle returns, I'll petition for divorce. My consort shall be unique. Long silence. Then, this subject will not fail you. I traced the vial. Prove it. As trees rustled, I shut the window coldly. Yalu, tend my wound. At breakfast, Zhou Lai limped in, face bruised. I stared. What happened? A beating. He blurted. My cousin's gentle. Not her fault. Realizing his slip, he forced a smile. Don't worry, Younging. I fell. I nodded, ignoring his excuse. He served me zealously through the meal. Seeing me calm, he ventured. Yang. That jade Buddha of yours. I set down my cup, icy. Zhou Lai straightened. Her pregnancy is hard. She can't sleep. Lend her the Buddha a while. Rage spite. My voice shook. Zhou Lai, that was my mother's legacy. How dare you? He slapped my pointing hand. You're healthy. She suffers for my child. Be reasonable. It's for the baby. Nails dug into my palms. I remembered mother's dying words. Buddha will guard my Yang. Never. It's my mother's relic. He yanked my wrist, eyes blazing. Wei Yang. I asked nicely. 3 months married, no heir. Mother resents you. Her child will bear your name. Be grateful. He jerked me forward. My hip hit the table again. Gasp. Zhou Lai, you defy me. He stiffened, then smoothed to gentleness. Yang, you're my wife now. Lower your princess airs. He leaned close, whispering. The emperor's south. He can't protect you. He shoved me down and ransacked my room. Pain paralyzed me. I lay frozen. Found it. He waved the Buddha. She'll return it when better. I screamed at the door. Dragon Maiden guards, seize him. Zhou Lai froze as shadows emerged. What? Fei Hong and Yalu helped me up. I reclaimed the Buddha. Imperial uncle gifted them. Royal princess's guards. I raised a brow. Zhou Lai, does my emperor uncle protect me now? Regret flashed. He stepped forward, halted by blades. Move another inch, I said, and my guards remove the limb. The imperial physician rushed in. Ignoring Zhou Lai pressed to the floor. Your Highness, blessing and peace princess. Rise. Zhou Lai injured me. Tend it. After the pulse check, the physician ordered his assistant. The princess's hip needs blood flow therapy. Use your needles. Needles pricked. I glanced at Zhou Lai's anxious face. For me or her? I scoffed. My injury is his gift. Repay it tenfold. Zhou Lai gaped. Yang, I didn't mean. You're cruel. Wei Yang, I'm your husband. I whispered. Not since yesterday. His screams echoed. The commotion drew Zhou's mother. My son. Who dares? Stop. Mother. Yang. From my divan I watched Lady Zhou storm in. Wei Yang, you viper. Order them to stop. I tapped the armrest. A guard flashed behind her. Kicked her knees. But she knelt. Better. Learn respect, Lady Zhou. Flushed with rage, she shrieked. I am your mother-in-law. You disrespect me. Had I known, I'd never have agreed to take you, Viper, for Linglong's sake. Hearing mother's name shattered my calm. I strode over and slapped her. Silence. You dare speak her name. She trusted you. Begged you to care for me on her deathbed. How did you repay her? You schemed meetings for Yang Wanshu and Zhou Lai. You hid their affair. All these years you milked her name for gain. Lady Wang, you betrayed mother's trust. Unworthy to speak her name. She trembled, silenced by my guards. My head throbbed. Zhou Lai's moans ceased. A wave. Guards dragged them out. Surveying my bridal chambers, I laughed coldly. Fei Hong Yalu, pack my things. We returned to the Princess Manor. Yes. At the Princess Manor. Deep into the third watch. My carved window slid open. A figure in black approached my bed. I grabbed his hovering hand, laughing. General, you're well informed. He offered another ointment vial, voice heavy. My negligence. He harmed you again. I sat up, removed his mask. A brutal scar crossed his face. He flinched. Princess, don't look. It's hideous. This was the battle-scarred general, once a horse groom in mother's palace. I traced the scar. His warmth radiated through my palm. Hideous. This is a badge of courage. Toughens you. I like it. He met my gaze, blazing. This subject is unworthy. I covered his mouth. Qin Yuan, I knew you beat Zhou Lai that night. I'm glad. I handed him the edict from my bedside. It's written. See. Qin Yuan unrolled it, fingers trembling over his name. Qin Yuan, Emperor Uncle, gave me many such edicts. Betray me, and others may be used. He knelt. This subject is honored by your grace. I devote this life, every life, to you. Kissed him. Attend the Yen Estate spring banquet with me tomorrow. Before the Yen Estate gates, my carriage halted. Masked, Qin Yuan helped me alight. The crowd gaped. After the ill-fated flower banquet, all knew of Zhou Lai and Yang Wanshu. They'd pitied or mocked me. None expected I'd replace my consort so swiftly, and flaunt him. Fei Hong coughed. The crowd bowed. Salutations, blessing and peace, princess. General Dingen. Smiling, I entered on Qin Yuan's arm. Princess, I must find the Yen heir. Stay safe. I squeezed his hand. My dragon maiden guards protect me. In the women's pavilion, I spotted Yang Wanshu in pale silk. Lady Chu, the Yen heir's daughter, rushed over. Princess, forgive us. We didn't invite her. She came with Zhou Lai and Lady Zhou. I shook my head. I blame no one. Girls friendly with young Wanshu sneered. Ha! A princess. Less noble than our Wanshu. Wanshu will be his true wife soon. Young Master Zhou is peerless. She forced the match with her family ties. Princess or not, Wanshu has true fortune. I walked to them. Voice your grievances to my face. They fell silent. Young Wanshu stepped forward, tears welling. Lady Yang truly flows like water, I said. I've spoken nothing, yet you weep as if wronged. Laughter rippled. Her act mirrors my father's concubines. Don't insult concubines. Lady Yang aims higher, a proper wife. Oh ho! But proper wives don't bed men unwed. Young Wanshu paled. Staggering, she knelt before me. Princess, I never meant to come between you. I vowed to leave after the birth. I beg. Zhou Lai burst in and hauled her up. He glared at me heartbroken. Yang, you beat me yesterday. Why torment her today? When did you become so vicious? I toyed with my earrings tassel and laughed. Zhou Lai, I've always been vicious. Before I indulged you. I glanced at young Wanshu cowering behind him and raised a hand. Dragon maiden guards lunged. Ah! Cousin, save me. Zhou Lai shielded her. Wei Yang, this is the Yen estate. No tyranny here. She carries my child. You viper. Smirk. Then let me show you viciousness. Guards pinned young Wanshu. Another slapped her face. 10 times. Black, black, black. See. This is torment. Then they dragged her to the pond, dunking her head. Again. Blutter. Huff. This is cruelty toward a pregnant woman. Zhou Lai cradled her. She never wanted your place. Just to bear my child safely. Yang, we grew up together. Loved each other. Can't you tolerate my child? I cut him off. Don't defile mutual love. I flung his jade mandarin duck pendant at him. Take it back. Today Wei Yang divorces her husband. Ties with you, Zhou Lai, are severed. Once uncle returns, I'll seek imperial divorce. That pendant, given at my coming of age. He'd said, pure as flawless jade like your heart. But jade shatters. Hearts break easier. Zhou Lai roared. Divorce then. See who'd marry a viper who beats husband and mother-in-law. Eyes red, he stared at my back, missing young Wanshu's glee. News of my split with Zhou Lai and Qin Yuan as my new consort swept the capital. Zhou Lai found us riding. Princess, this subject has sinned. I flicked my whip. Oh! Qin Yuan vaulted onto my horse, arms circling my waist. I investigated young Wanshu. And the Zhous. I leaned back, tracing his throat. Tell me. His voice dripped scorn. Lady Wang and young Wanshu plotted to force intimacy. A mishap occurred. But young Wanshu still succeeded. Sat up. Mishap. Young Wanshu truly met a brothel procurer. They drugged her with spring breeze ecstasy. Used to break women. Zhou Lai arrived in time. He paused. But spring breeze ecstasy. It sterilizes women. I laughed. So either she cuckolded him. Or faked the pregnancy. Qin Yuan kissed my ear. Proceed with the investigation. I turned, locking arms around his neck. Yes. Deliver that gift after the divorce decree. Understood. Kissed him. Zhou Lai's howl tore through the air. Wei Yang. You dare philander. I whipped around, flinging my hairpin. It sliced his ear, blood beaded. By imperial edict, I choose my consort. I name him, he is mine. You are my discarded trash. Who are you to question me? Zhou Lai charged. Qin Yuan snapped his wrist. Young Master Zhou, know your place. I wet a handkerchief. Your hands are soiled. Clean them. He smiled, wiping each finger meticulously. Discarding the cloth, he lifted me and rode off. Zhou Lai cradled his broken hand, glaring after us, furious, broken. The next day, Zhou Lai knelt at my manor gates, refusing to leave. As I exited with Qin Yuan, he cried hopefully, Yang, you came. I raised a brow. My General Qin takes me jewelry shopping. Not here for you. How unlucky. Qin Yuan smiled, squeezing my hand. Zhou Lai's eyes flooded with envy. He lunged at Qin Yuan. Qin Yuan sneered. Fool. They fought. Within moves, Zhou Lai crashed into my stone lion, unconscious. Qin Yuan mounted his horse, flanking my carriage. Zhou Lai's servants hauled him back to the Zhous. In a tea house, Qin Yuan fixed my hair in the private room, securing a hairpin he'd bought. Princess, my men found Yang Wanshu's prenatal herbs. I touched the pin. Real. Or fake? He scoffed. The herbs are real. The belly is fake. She bribed the estate physician. They planned to steal a newborn at delivery. I slammed the table. Outrageous. He massaged my hand. Calm yourself. My men watched the physician. No child will be stolen. He lifted me onto his lap, voice low. Princess, the emperor returns tomorrow. When will you claim me? I pinched his ear. My consort shall be openly, uniquely mine. He kissed me. Then this subject awaits your grand procession. That night, fire engulfed half the capital, centered on the Zhou estate. Wrapped in a robe, I stood on my porch as chaos erupted outside. Qin Yuan materialized behind me. Yang Wanshu set the blaze. I leaned against his steady heartbeat. Why? He sounded annoyed. She sensed scrutiny. Planned a miscarriage in the fire, and destroy evidence. But fear not. My men and your dragon maiden guards secured all proof, including her arson. I returned to bed. Preserve it. Give it to the high court tomorrow. The fire harmed innocents. He murmured. Only buildings burned. No lives lost. I nestled against him. Good. At noon, the high court gavel thundered. Yang Wanshu knelt, hair wild, clutching her fake belly. I'm innocent, Your Honor. I carry a child. I'd never set fires. The Chief Justice produced Qin Yuan's evidence. Liar. We have proof of your fake pregnancy. Confess. Zhou Lai and Lady Wang gaped at Yang Wanshu. Zhou Lai lunged. Which? You deceived me. Without you, Yang would still be mine. Lady Wang scrambled to feel Yang Wanshu's stomach. Impossible. Where's my grandchild? The gavel cracked. The Zhou physician was hauled in. Facing death, he confessed. Your Honor, Lady Yang bribed me. Yang Wanshu kowtowed frantically. They forced me. My cousin and aunt. They plotted to seize the princess's dowry with a fake heir. Gasps filled the court. All knew my dowry. 5 generations of Wei wealth, piled with imperial treasures. Zhou Lai howled, slamming her down. Liar. Vapor. We never said that. The Chief Justice eyed Lady Wang. Lady Wang. Is this true? Zhou Lai stared, hopeful, until he saw her guilt. As Zhou Lai was dragged to prison, Qin Yuan and I walked toward the palace. Uncle. The emperor embraced me. Did anyone harm my Yang while I was gone? I glanced at the tense Qin Yuan. You know they tried. He avenged me. The emperor scowled at Qin Yuan. Him. Only one. I shook his sleeve. No others. Uncle, he sees only me. I love him. He tapped my forehead. Spoiled girl. Then glared at Qin Yuan. General Dingen. Bar with me. Prove you deserve her. Qin Yuan knelt. Your Majesty, the princess chooses her consort. It is she who weds me. The emperor stared, then laughed. After dinner, Qin Yuan took 2 edicts to the prison. In the dark cell, Zhou Lai, Yang Wanshu, and Lady Wang knelt. Qin Yuan's voice boomed. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. By the Empress Dowager's gracious counsel. Lady Yang Wanshu, cousin of the loyal Marquis heir, and Zhou Lai share profound affection. They are hereby ordered to wed. The marriage shall commence immediately. Respect this. The betrothed pair showed no joy. Unperturbed, Qin Yuan read the second edict. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. Zhou Lai, heir of the loyal Marquis, is found guilty of gross disrespect and persecution of an imperial princess. His mother, Lady Wang, deceived the princess with cunning words, conspired with Yang Wanshu to seize the princess's dowry, a capital offense. The loyal Marquis estate stands convicted of bribery and oppression of the people. The estate is hereby confiscated. The title Loyal Marquis is revoked in perpetuity. All family members are exiled to the frontier. All assets forfeit to the imperial treasury. Respect this. Lady Wang fainted. Yang Wanshu curled into herself. Zhou Lai numbly kowtowed. Qin Yuan bent to Zhou Lai's ear. Thank you, Zhou Lai. You threw her away. I caught her. From now on, only I stand beside her. The emperor erased your marriage record from the imperial archives. Zhou Lai's vacant eyes flickered. History will record only me, Qin Yuan, as her consort. Qin Yuan left. Behind him, Zhou Lai's howl of despair echoed, a dirge of regret. On our wedding day, crimson silk carpeted the capital, spilling over palace walls. Qin Yuan pressed my hand to his heart. For 5 years I was the wutong tree outside your window. Today the phoenix finally roosts. As we bowed to each other, hoofbeats thundered outside. Zhou Lai, shackled, burst through guards, half a jade pendant raised high. Yang, the pendant you threw away. I found it. Guards tackled him. The pendant clattered down. Zhou Lai writhed toward it. My pearl-embroidered red slipper stepped onto the jade. He screamed. No! I crushed the shards underfoot. Zhou Lai, now you understand how I felt when you stole my mother's jade Buddha. A debt repaid. We're even. In the bridal chamber, Qin Yuan removed my headdress, eyes burning. Princess. When did you know I took his hand. The night you hid in my rafters, your dust made me sneeze 3 times. Sweat slicked his palm. He swept me up. This subject ventures. How shall I atone?
Thank you for listening Beneath the Moonlight. If this story touched your heart, remember to subscribe to Moonlit Love Stories for more tales of love and destiny. Until we meet again, may the moonlight keep you company.